Butch, you ended it. Hello, people.
Welcome.
Hello.
What is going on here?
Hi, guys.
Welcome back to Total Exposure Live. Another Thursday with us once again. Go on, Gems.
I am wishing on Gems, Total Exposure's visionary.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ms. Chromes. I'm one of the event managers based here in London. Welcome.
And I am Aisha, also one of the event managers, but I'm based right here in Birmingham. Thank you guys once again for joining us on our Thursday show. We're so happy to be here. We're so happy to have you here. If this is the first time you've come and you've watched us, right, you are in for a treat. You don't want to miss the rest of the show, so make sure you stay locked in for the whole show. And if this is the first time you're coming to our page, whether it be on YouTube, whether it be on Facebook, make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing so that you can keep up with all the notifications. And you can catch us on all our other social media platforms. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're right here on YouTube, soon to be on Twitch. We're also on Spotify. So make sure you catch us right there. Everything is Total Exposure UK. Ladies, how's it been?
My week has been very productive, boy.
That's what we like to hear.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Anything new? Anything you're most excited about?
I
think you should just say all will be reviewed.
Yeah. Review in due time.
We love it when one of our own have something going on. And we've got something to reveal to the world. Like, we love that. So we can't wait for whatever it is you have in store, Ms. Chromes, to be revealed. We're excited. Your Total Exposure family is excited. And I'm sure everybody else in the comments can't wait either. What about you, Wishing on Gems?
I'm just perfecting my brunch menu.
The way me and Jai chomped down that brunch that one time.
Yes. Guys, if you don't know, we love food, right? So you know that Gems is like cooking up a menu. And I had the privilege to actually taste one of our menus, like a full breakfast menu. When I tell you, yeah, her hands are definitely blessed when it comes to food. So we can't wait for that. Maybe we can get like a little taster show, food show going on one Thursday.
Yeah. I'm not bum.
We're gonna have to all be in the same room though.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm due a visit to London, so we can definitely do that.
Well, I'm overdue a visit to Broome, so
yeah, you definitely are, Cindy.
Yes.
It's been a minute.
Wow, I'm definitely excited. I haven't got anything new going on. I'm just living life, grateful, thankful for life, but nothing new in particular. I was off last week, so I'm happy to be back with my girls and excited because we have some special guests, as I said, and one of the special guest we have on today is one of our good friends as well. Like, we love her to the moon and back. And when we're together, it's always a vibe. So I'm excited as well to have her on the show as well. We should actually bring her on, shouldn't we? Like, let's not delay too long.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're in the comments, we like to interact with you. So make sure you drop in emojis, some fire signs. Let us know where you're from. Where are you watching from? Whether it be on Facebook or on YouTube. What city are you watching from? What country are you repping? Let us know. Put that in the comments. Cindy, do you want to introduce our co-host for the night?
Sure. So our wonderful co-host for tonight is no stranger to us, as Aisha mentioned. However, Aisha Peters, queen. When I say queen, yeah, this woman is a queen. Yeah, she's an entrepreneur, performing artist who also does intuitive readings and guided meditation sessions. She's definitely someone to look out for, and she has some exciting news to tell us tonight. I hope you all are ready for this. Yeah. So let's find out what she's been up to since we last had her on our last show in season 1. Please welcome back Aisha Peters.
Yay!
Woo, woo, woo.
Tambourine, that boy, shake it. Girl, he's on mute.
Hey queens, hey everybody, hey family, hey all exposure family. I'm gonna rattle the tambourine again. I'm back. Back with my tambourine. I love you guys. Thank you for that introduction. I am so happy to be here. I'm so happy to, connect with you guys. Although it's virtual, I miss you guys so much. And I know, like Jaisha said, anytime when us queens get together, it's always their vibes. And I've just got nothing but love for all of you. And you at DJ Witch Cassidy as well. Love the music, love the jams. And I'm looking forward to your session tonight as well.
Yeah, definitely. Queen, it's been so good to see what you've been doing. I know that we're in a state where we're not able to see each other much, but being able to keep up with you on social media and what you're doing, and not just what you're doing now, but what you've been doing. Like, I feel those who don't know much about you are going to be in for a treat today. Knowing where Aisha comes from, her story, her journey, and it's just starting. Like, this beautiful queen, she's like one of my big sisters, and she is literally energy. So I look forward to you guys hearing more about who Aisha is. Yeah. Who wants to kick us up? Let's get to know Aisha a little bit more before we do bring on our other guests that we have on today. And I want to start by saying how I met Aisha. And I met Aisha through some work that we were doing, events. We had an event that we both were a part of, and that was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Seems so long ago now, doesn't it?
It does. And when I first met her, we spoke to each other, myself, Aisha, and Gemma, on meetings over the phone for weeks. And when I met her in person, it was literally like I'd known her for years and years and years. And I actually, before I actually spoke to her, I did see her briefly on our Total Exposure, our shows that we were having, our live shows that we were having previous in 2019. But I saw her just as someone who was on the panel, so I didn't really get to have much conversation with her. But her knowledge in the music business, her knowledge in music itself, in terms of technicality and vocals, just mind-blowing in terms of what she knows and what she brings to the table in her business and to the music world. And I was in awe of her when I saw her then. So then when I was actually able to really get to know her on a one-to-one basis, it was beautiful. And we spoke about her vocal training, and she's given me advice in terms of, I know you heard her say, or Cindy say, the guided meditation, but even just on a spiritual level, like, if I need someone to talk to spiritually, Aisha is my sister. So Yeah. So tell us, Aisha, what got you into music in the first place?
Okay, so the foundation really and truly comes from the fact that I come from a really musical family. So in terms of my talent, it's my parents who actually founded the fact that, oh, she can sing. She actually can dance too. So my to be quite honest, if you ask any like my mom, I mean my father's transcended now to the ancestral realm, may he rise in peace forever, Elwin Peters. That if you were to have a conversation with them, they would swear blind that I would most probably be a choreographer or a dancer or do ballet or jazz or tap because I loved all of that stuff. I used to watch a lot of musicals when I was younger, so I was really enticed by that. But lo and behold, I went the other direction, which was singing because I love to perform. I love singers like Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, Smokey Robinson, but also on the pop side like Kylie Minogue, Michael Jackson, Madonna, you know, all of that. So my parents were the ones that really founded my talent. My mum she's got a beautiful voice, but she never shares it with anybody. So when you hear me sing, you're actually hearing my mother's tone because that's where I get my tone from. It's from my mum, but my technical ability comes from my father. So I've got the two combined. Give thanks to the Most High. And then I've in primary school I was in my choir. In secondary school I was in the gospel choir, and I got a lot of training and discipline in that area. Give thanks to Jason Booth and Basil Mead for the London Community Gospel Choir. They really set that kind of foundation for me, and my heart really, really was in the essence of being able to express myself and use my voice in all kinds of different ways. You know, when people talk about doing acrobatics with their voices and stuff like that, gospel music enables me to be able to do that. And so I had a lot of fun with that. And then, but funnily enough, when I was in secondary school, a lot of people didn't actually know that I could sing. And it was my friend who I also ended up being in a girl group with, who actually brought that to everybody's attention because she encouraged me. She was like, oh, I heard her singing. And then we struck up a conversation because she came into the school around about in the third or fourth year. So she wasn't there the prior years. And we got to know each other. And I was just like, who is this girl? She's got such a powerful voice. Big up to Chantal Elaine, Miss Diva, aka Caramel as well. And her voice, she's got that power. You know that literally, if anybody was to hear Chantal sing like a cappella, like live, she'll blow anybody out of the waters. And this is why I will still say today that she is like one of the best singers that I know in the UK. Like, period, period. And so she just encouraged me to sing. And we ended up forming a duo at the age of 14, and we were in, it was amazing. We were in a school competition and we won. And then basically, there's so much more to the story. We did more and more competitions together, regional, Chatsworth Palace, Hackney Empire, Brixton Academy. We won some, we lost some. And then later on, we came to being in the girl group.
Wow, what a journey.
Yeah, that's a long journey.
Can I just say, we're all in sync today. Every one of us is wearing black.
I noticed that. Yeah.
It wasn't planned, guys. It wasn't planned.
It was
Girl group vibe.
We love that. Well, I mean, thank God for mom and dad for blessing that talent to you, the ancestors for pouring that into you. They knew that you would bring something, that needed to the world. So absolutely. Love that story. Go on, Gems.
I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Any of the girl group stuff, because I know we're going to delve into that later.
For sure.
But after the girl group, what did you do?
Oh gosh, musically? I did a lot. I did a lot. After so we're kind of fast forwarding now. After the girl group, when I left, I'll be honest with you, because I had experienced so much in the industry in such a short space of time, and I was on my way to becoming a mum, you know, for the first time as I left the industry. And so really I took a lot of time just to figure out me, like who is Aisha Peters? Who is this person who is now going to be responsible for another life? You know, it took me, in all honesty, it took me a long time to really be, if you want to call it, comfortable with myself, and stepping out on my own, because obviously with being with Chantal specifically, I had always been singing with her from the age of 14. And then now here I am, 20 or going on 20, and I'm out in the world on my own, like literally. And what I did, I continued writing behind the scenes. So I just built up a catalogue of songs, just writing and figuring out how I want to sound. How does Aisha sound, like the rawness in my voice? Practicing as well at home, having a recording studio at home and just recording and singing a lot of covers and really rediscovering my voice and my talent in terms of who I am. And I went on to have 3 more children. So in total, I had 4 children. And then eventually, I came back out in the music industry again, and I had my own solo EP, which is out. It's called It's a Love EP, songs all about love, on Spotify. So if you look for The Real Aisha Peters, you'll find me on Spotify and all other digital platforms. And I curated my own EP launch in Camden Lock, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
We love that. We love that. Just something I wanted to touch on. So you said you went on like your own journey, and I know you do meditation, guided meditation. So what did you do to focus yourself? Now you're on this solo journey, no longer part of a group. What did you do spiritually to prepare yourself for that journey?
Spiritually, to be quite honest, I had to really go back to basics, and that meant listening to myself and listening to my own intuition. I used to do that a lot when I was younger, and you know, when I look back in reflection, as I was growing up and was more in tune with my intuition as a younger person, I always used to be like, oh wow, that just happened, and oh wow, that just popped up, oh wow, that just turned out great for me. But now that I'm a little bit more older, a little bit more knowledgeable, a little bit more wiser, I realized that because I was actually listening and just being still and listening to my own voice, that this was the reason why great and wonderful and awesome things were happening. And that is the magic. That is truly the magic. I was very disciplined when I was younger as well. So having that experience and now being a parent and having a family and going through that spiritual journey as an adult, I started doing a lot of meditation. I started researching and wanting to know information about my ancestors, in terms of who am I, where do I come from, meaning in terms of my heritage, my African heritage. So I did a lot of reading. I was always reading. To be quite honest, it's no wonder why my children are always reading all the time now. And so, but it's true. I was always reading. I did intense yoga, like every day, meditation every day. I researched about, you know, natural minerals in terms of like crystals and what they mean and what they do and how they heal and how they help. I went on this beautiful journey in terms of even changing my eating habits, which ultimately changed my appearance, because after having my son, which he was my 3rd child, I went from being a size 12 to wearing size 16 clothes, and I wasn't happy. And so I literally went through this transition of, I don't know if anybody knows about Professor Charles Sali, for the Marion Dina Foundation. I did a lot of research in terms of that and knowing how to heal thyself through food. And then later on, I got the information in regards to what Dr. Sadie brought back to us from our ancestors, and the same way how Professor Charles Sally did exactly the same thing. And I did all of these things combined, over a period of time, and it was such a beautiful thing in the way that, because of all the wonderful things that were happening with me, I often shared with people in my common unity, also known as community. And what happened was is that the things that I did, people always wanted to know, oh, you look good, oh, you look great. And I'm just like, I just eat well. And then what happened was, but it's true. And people always used to look at me like, really? And I'm like, yeah.
It's so simple.
It's a lot of water. It's so simple. It's so simple. But what I did was I ended up actually going out in the community and showing people how to cook vegan dishes and alkaline food dishes. And I used to get paid for it. A lot of people don't know. I used to get paid for doing that. And I used to just share with people, certain programs and certain things and certain knowledge that I went out and searched for. And I was just like, well, it's selfish for me to keep it to myself. Why not share it with everybody else so that everybody can be on the same wave that I'm on?
Definitely.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So, as a solo artist, how important is it for artist development and keeping your vocals trained, warmed up, constantly in use, and always developing yourself, because there's always more to learn?
Mm-hmm.
It's 100% important. I cannot stress how important it is to always continue to be open to learning and open to developing oneself. I'll share what I've been through recently, well, last year. I've been in the industry for over 25 years. That's a long time. Yeah, that is a long time. But not once have I ever refused advice that I know that's going to help me to be better than I am today. If I know it's going to improve me as an artist, I am going to listen, because it takes nothing to listen. Yes, it's energy, but it takes nothing to listen. Yeah, it doesn't take money. It doesn't take anything away from you. You can either go with what you're given, or you can throw it away. It's completely up to you.
Simple.
But last year I was working with a filming production company where I worked with a vocal coach, and they gave me, I chose some songs to sing, and there was one song that they gave me to sing, and I was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to sing this. But the vocal coach looked at me. I sang it for her, and on the first time that I sang it for her, she looked at me and she's just like, I think she could see some kind of doubt within myself. She's like, you sing like it's so easy. She said a lot of people would kill to have the type of voice that you have. It's like she was trying to remind me of the talent that I have. And the thing is like, even though I am a vocal coach myself, I learned so much from her. Two vocal coaches actually, and I'm so grateful because they gave me certain tips so that I could actually help shine in terms of my vocal talent even more than what I was doing. So developing yourself as an artist, when you think or perceive that you've reached the top or you've reached the peak of your career, it does, to me, in my humble opinion, it doesn't mean anything. Yes, well done. You've achieved something, and that's great and that's beautiful. Because you know what? We need to be able to receive our blessings and our flowers whilst I am here. But do not make any mistake to think that that's where it stops. Because as soon as you have that mentality, that's where you fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing, sorry. So Aisha is a part of Out of Noise. We do an artist development program, and she gives the artists who perform advice. So I wanted to know, who have you worked with that's touched our platforms?
Oh, wow. Okay, so I've worked with a few artists in terms of developing their vocal skills and techniques, and some confidence as well, just encouraging them to come out and come forth. So the beautiful queen, Lioness. Oh my gosh.
We love her.
Let me tell you, she is So she's beautiful on the inside and out. And if you guys don't know about her, which I'm sure you actually do, I would say go and check out her Instagram page, go and check out her music because she is fire, 100% fire. But working with her, she, she presented to me, spitting and doing her rapping and dropping bars and whatnot. And then she was like, I'm working on this song vocally. I want you to help me with it. I was like, okay, let's go ahead, let's do this. And she sang, and I turned around to her and I was just like, you need to stop doubting yourself because if anybody was to hear Lioness sing, I swear they'd be really overwhelmed. And her talent in writing is, she's got diamonds. She's got diamonds in her pocket, like literally. So I love working with her. Another artist that I've been working with, like doing various things for a little while, is Queen Tashai Makeda. Yes, the Queen Lioness. The Queen Lioness, I call her. Queen of Roots Soul. I've worked with her in regards to preparing for performances, like huge performances. She had a performance in that venue in Streatham, and we worked on her vocals and songs, and just bringing about her power and the projection and her holding her notes in such a beautiful way. She's got such a beautiful tone, so it's all about stretching her voice, making sure that she knew the right exercises to help support her as well, and helping her to learn how to breathe correctly so that she could hit all the high notes and, really just expand on her voice. And I've also worked with her in the recording studio as well, because as a vocal coach, I'd like to add that I'm not just qualified by my own experience in the industry. I am an actually qualified tutor, so that everybody knows. And I don't just do vocal coaching in terms of the one-to-one sessions with the breathing and vocal exercises. I look at everything from a holistic point of view. It's not just about one-dimensional. So I'm looking at the breathing, I'm looking at your performance, I'm looking, your performance skills. I'm looking at your body language. How do you hold yourself? Facial positioning. A lot of people, some clients have come to me and they've not been told about facial positioning, chin positioning, tongue positioning. And I'm giving all this information and like, oh my gosh, I didn't know about all of that. I'm just like, you need to, it's essential. So I've worked with Tashai Makeda with, on a variety of things. And then
you're actually in the intro.
Say that again?
You're actually in the intro.
You know what? I saw the pink fairy thing and I was like, is that me?
It's you, honey.
I didn't realize. So you guys will see me on every intro, but thank you for that. I love that. The last person as well that I work with is Jada Exodus. Jada Exodus. Yeah. Beautiful king. Yeah, his voice is amazing. Yeah. And on a couple of the sessions where I worked with him, he was practicing one song, and I was just like, I can't resist. I started singing with him, so we did the acapella, and I actually put that on Baywa Productions LTV on IG. You can see us sing it. Well, I think it's on IGTV. I think it is. Yeah.
Question.
Yeah. So I love working with all of them.
Aisha, how long has Viewer Productions been running now?
Baywa Productions has been running since 2011. But prior to that, I was just doing, so that's Baywa Productions, the corporation, the company behind me. But previous to that, I was doing vocal coaching as a sole trader. But most of my friends that I'm in connection with, they all have their own businesses. So they were advising against that. They were like, no, you need to have a company behind you. And I'm grateful that I listened. I'm grateful that I listened, and in the end, I did that because I'm doing so many wonderful, beautiful things. And what I'm grateful for is that the fact that people they're welcoming me with open arms, and they're allowing me to give the knowledge that I have, and that's what's most important.
For those that don't know, what is Veywa Productions? So we know that it's your company, that's your baby, but tell us a bit more about what you do there.
Yeah, sure. So under the umbrella of Veywa Productions, so Veywa Productions first and foremost stands for Vocal Excellence with Aisha. It's an acronym. And under my production company, like I said before, we do vocal coaching, um, artist development. I also do artist consultations, so you can get your consultations. You might have a song that you want me to listen to. I do a lot of that in terms of giving good advice, in terms of how the music might sound, how it's been mixed, because I'm also a qualified sound engineer as well. Writing skills. I do
Just
write.
talent upon talent.
Give thanks to the Most High. Give thanks to the Most High. Writing sessions, workshops. I do breathing workshops for health and well-being, and also transition from that. Also guided meditations and also intuitive readings. But I have to say and make it clear, I do general reading in public. I do a show called Sunday's Blessings, which you can find on YouTube. And I will also have now a Patreon page where you can subscribe and get a membership for deeper readings and other exclusive content. So just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know.
The plug.
Also under Veywa Productions, I do corporate guided meditation, one-to-one meditation. So I do guided meditations for companies. I also hire out audio equipment. I have a photo studio that people can hire as well, camera. We do a lot. I do a lot.
They do everything.
They just do
They do
everything, girl.
Anything creative.
No, we love that. We love that. So, guys, if you don't know by now, the Productions has a whole host of things that if you were a creative, you could find almost everything you need with her. So head over to Veywa Productions. You can find her on Instagram, or you can go to our website. Head over, and if you want to know more, then send her a message and get in contact.
Don't be afraid, guys.
Don't be afraid.
More with you later on in the show, Aisha.
We will be.
Awesome. Thank
But
you.
for now, Cindy, do you want to take it away?
Yes, so our first performer for tonight goes by the name of OSE, and she is an emerging artist, singer-songwriter originating from Ontario, Canada. The 17-year-old is making waves in the music community with her breathtaking vocal and immaculate releases. The R&B soul trap artist will captivate any listener with her memorizing voice and head-turning lyricism. Let's bring on OSE.
Yay! Hi, Queen.
Hi, welcome.
Welcome. You're on mute, darling. It's okay. Everyone does it the first time.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, we are good, thank you. We are happy to have you on.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Amazing.
We love that.
Very excited.
Yeah.
We are. So, OSE,
Mhm.
who is OSE? Tell us.
So, my name's Ose. I'm a 17-year-old R&B soul, trap soul, and hip hop singer-songwriter coming out of Toronto. I've been making music. I just hit a year, actually. January 7th made it a year since I've been doing music. So
Happy birthday.
thank you. Thank you. But yeah, it really doesn't feel like a year, to be honest. It feels like I just started yesterday. But yeah, I've been singing since I was 2 years old. Started from church. I'm pretty sure that's where all great artists start from. But yeah, and I do it for my grandmother because she never had the opportunity to because of the environment that she was in. Music's not really seen as a career per se. So, I'm just doing it for her and obviously for myself too, because I absolutely love music. I eat, sleep, and breathe music every single day, you know? So yeah, that's me.
Well,
That's
within this year,
beautiful.
I'm loving what you have produced so far. This is why I'm
Thank
excited.
you.
Just being in the game for a year and you've
Mhm.
produced content like that. Oh, girl, you took me
Yeah,
so.
Yeah,
Thank you.
inspiring.
Thank
definitely. And I had a look through Ose's music and her Instagram as well. And when I hear like Miss Chrome just say she's 17, you're like, what? 17 and
you.
doing this already?
Yeah.
Like, and only for a year?
Yeah.
You sounding like that.
The
Thank you.
content even on like it's like it's been packaged in a certain way and it's probably just coming all from OSE.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been like just me and my mom, realistically, like
Wow.
just doing it by ourselves. Thank you.
What
You
a
know, like
supportive mom.
really supportive. Like when I started, like I was just so scared because I didn't know like where to start from or how to start. But she was the one that pushed me and told me just look for a studio. I'll pay for the time. Just go do your thing. You know.
Wow. That's
Wow.
beautiful. And I love that you said that you was doing it for your grandmother because she was unable to do it. And I
Yeah.
totally understand that in those days that, as you
Mhm.
said, music wasn't seen as a job or
Mhm.
a career, so to speak. So the fact that you're being able to do it, and I'm sure she's been able to watch you and be like, that's my grandbaby.
Yeah.
Doing
Definitely
it,
proud of you.
that's beautiful. That's
Thank
definitely
you.
beautiful. So you said you've been singing for such a long time, so since you was
Yeah.
2 years old, but you only started putting music out a year ago. So what made you take that leap of faith and say that you were going to start music now?
Um, honestly, just like obviously like growing up, like everybody always told me like, oh, you need to like do something with that, you know, like don't let that go to waste. You have to, you know, just do something with your gift, right? So honestly, I think it was just hearing my grandmother's story and then also just like my love of music as well. And then my mom just like always being there and just being by my side and just encouraging me through everything. So yeah, I think that's just really what made me think, okay, like I can actually do this. This
Hmm.
might be possible.
That's lovely. I know that when I was growing up, so I when I was younger, I was wanted to be a singer, and for me, music was there was nothing else I wanted to do apart from music. Like as a teenager, I couldn't think about doing anything else but music. Would you say that was the same for you?
Definitely. Because I even wanted to because I'm still in high school, right? I'm in my last year right now.
Hmm.
So, you know, going to university and everything, you have to like pick what you want to do. And so before I was like, oh, like I'll do like, you know, criminology or something just to have a backup. But now I'm like, okay, either you're doing music or you're not. Like either you're in it 100% or you're not doing it at all because there's no way that I can just do it partially because when I do something, I want to put my all into it, right? So like I decided that I'm gonna go to uni to study music, and then if I do decide to go to law school, then it will be for entertainment law. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
that's beautiful.
complete sense.
yeah,
And at least you would still have some connection to music, so
exactly.
that's great. That's great.
Not only that, but you'll know the ins and outs of the laws, the many different
Hmm.
contract clauses. You'll know
Yeah,
all of that information.
That's
No one can run nothing past you.
no,
that's
nobody can
super
screw me over.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So how do you juggle the two? You said that you're still at school, you're in your last year
Mhm.
of school. So how do you juggle being an artist and being in the industry and school?
Honestly, it's more difficult than I thought it would be, especially because like every day I'm going deeper and deeper and deeper. So it's just like more time and more effort and just everything is being put into music now. But honestly, I think it's also just like prioritizing and just like dividing up the day. Like if I know that I have something due for school that needs to get done immediately, I'll do that. And then, you know, like I just plan out a schedule for my day. Okay, like between this time and this time, we're gonna, you know, maybe record a bit. Between this time and this time, we're gonna do English. And then from there, we'll take a break, go back to music. And then after that, we'll do some law, you know? So it's just like prioritizing.
You have a, that sounds like you have a on tight schedule, you're organized.
Yeah, definitely.
How have you been finding doing music during these different, I wouldn't say struggling, but different times with COVID, and you know, being in the industry is something very new to you. So how have you found it in terms of reaching out to people and finding your footing and your place within the industry? Have you found any difficulties with it? Have you found any challenges?
It's definitely been difficult, especially since, like, you know, I just started. Nobody really knows who I am. I'm still trying to get my foot in the door. So it's like you rely on you know, like physical, like face-to-face interactions, you know, like, yes, this is who I am, this is me, but it's a lot, I wouldn't say difficult because, you know, like everybody's at home anyways. So when you release music, more people will receive it and it's not just going to fall on deaf ears because, you know, everybody's looking for entertainment now, you know, like entertainment is needed more than ever. So in a way it's helped me, but in a way it has also hurt me because when the pandemic first hit in March last year, I actually did my first show. And then after that, I couldn't go to the studio to record anything anymore. I was like locked in. I only had 2 songs out at the time. And it was like, damn, you know, especially because I'm like new, I need to like release a bit more often than usual, maybe like every 3 months or so. And I couldn't even go to the studio to record. So it was difficult. But now I got smarter and I learned. So, you know, I just have songs like in the vault anytime that I get a chance to record. I do it and then, you know, just store them up for a rainy day, essentially. So it's been okay.
That's great. Well, let's get into it. Let's hear you perform a track. We're looking forward to hearing you perform. So what have you got for us tonight?
Of course. So I have my latest song, Do No More, which is out on all streaming platforms. And yeah, that's what I'm going to sing for y'all today.
Perfect. When you're ready, OSE with Do No More.
Yeah. Do no more. I can't do no more. I'm finna throw in the towel. If you want me, you know what to dial. Do no more. I can't do no more. Yeah, hit my line when you're ready. Don't waste my time, go steady. We done been through this way too many times now. You just wanna go out, never wanna cool it, never wanna chill out. I'm not enough for you. I learned the hard way, yes. You don't get it twisted, not chasing you, man. I got other things to do. I thought that you was for it, but you came along, fucked up my focus. Now be the nigga, don't care what you say. You're asking for it, I ain't here to play. Yeah. Do no more. I can't do no more. I'm finna throw in the towel. If you want me, you know what to dial. Do no more. I can't do no more. Yeah, hit my line when you're ready. Don't waste my time, go steady. Can't trust you if you give me nothing to believe in. Ooh, you're deceiving. Ooh, you tried it, there's no more meaning. Yeah, you done fucked up the feeling. Got me all up in my feelings. I tried to, but this shit ain't working. You're being a bitch, you ain't earning. I thought that you was for it, but you came along, fucked up my focus. Now be the nigga, don't care what you say. You're asking for it, I ain't here to play. Yeah. Do no more. I can't do no more. I'm finna throw in the towel. If you want me, you know what to dial. Do no more. I can't do no more. Yeah, hit my line when you're ready. No, 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 no. I can't do no more. I can't do. I'm finna throw in the towel. You know where to die. You. I can't do no more. I can't do no more. I can't come and kill myself. No, no.
Hey. Hey. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Fire.
We love that. Do No More by
Yeah,
OSE.
the video for that song dropped a month ago. It's almost at 70K currently.
Wow.
You go.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let everybody know where they can find that track and be able to watch the video.
Yeah, of course. So the video is out on YouTube, and then the track itself is out on all streaming platforms, Spotify, YouTube as well, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Tidal, Deezer, anywhere you listen to music, you can get it. So
Amazing.
Perfect, guys. Make sure you go and stream her song Do No More and go catch the video on YouTube. And you can also follow her on Instagram. Let us know where we can find you on Instagram as well, I say.
yeah, so my Instagram is at official OSE, so that's official OSEE. And then also I'm on Snapchat too. So that's LOVE_EMMANI. So yeah, I post a lot on there as well. So if you guys have Snapchat, then you can add me.
Perfect. There we go, guys. Her Spotify details right there. You know we're always endorsing Spotify.
Yeah.
But I'll say Spotify is right there. Do No More. You can see that right there. You can go and download her track and hear it for yourself once
Add
again.
that to our playlist.
It definitely will be, guys.
Of
If you don't
course.
currently follow us, Exposure UK, we have a playlist every single week. All the tracks that our resident DJ Butch Cassidy plays. All his tracks are on there that he plays, along with any artist that we have on for that week. Their track is also on the playlist as well. So don't forget to go check us out, Total Exposure UK on Spotify, and you will also be able to find Ose's track right there as well. So, guys, we're making it so easy for you. You don't even have to look very hard. And if you do find it hard, go over to our Instagram, Total Exposure UK, and you'll be able to find the details of everything right there. Or you can go onto Facebook. Look, how many options are we giving you?
Everything.
An array.
But I'll say thank you so much for that performance. You have a beautiful voice, and
Thank
the
you.
work that you've done in 1 year is phenomenal. So
Thank you.
definitely keep doing your thing, keep making your family proud. And we look forward to see so much more from you and what you're doing. Guys, check out her Instagram. It is dope. As Wishing on Gem said, the package. It's not just the music, right? The look, the marketing. It's down to a T. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
17
you.
years old.
Always.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for the kind words, really.
We thank you for coming on, Queen. All the way from Canada. Thank you, Osei, for joining us this
Thank
evening.
you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Aisha, girl, you's on mute, girl.
Yeah, no, do you know what? I
Thank
thought to
you.
myself, let me put myself on mute because all the voices will be going over, and I'm like in the background, like yes, 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 that's right.
Aisha,
So I thought it would be better to put me on mute.
from a vocal coach perspective, what do
Yeah.
you think of Osei?
I think her voice is absolutely beautiful. She's got a really, really lovely tone, and she definitely knows how to use it. Definitely knows how to use it. In terms of just giving like a tip, I would just say, in terms of performances, maybe to stand up, because I want to hear her voice just a little, just open up just a little bit more, just a little bit more, and just making sure that her airway is just free as well, so that we can hear her a little bit more. But aside from that, I think well, I'm definitely going to follow her on Instagram anyway, because I want to see this package. I want to see the marketing. I think I'm going to be inspired by this young lady. I'm very from somebody who's been in the industry for a long time, to see a young lady come out like that, and she's got 70k was it views or streams or whatever, and and her mum are doing that independently. Now that's phenomenal. That is phenomenal, and that is something to be encouraged by. So well done, sis. Well done, Queen. I'm looking forward to seeing more of her work. For sure.
Definitely. We will definitely be playing more of her music right here on Total Exposure on our show. And as we said, you'll be able to find her tracks on our Spotify playlist as well. Guys, don't forget, if you are in the comments, you are watching, please interact with us. We love to hear what you have to say. And we want to know where you're watching from as well. Don't forget to like our video, share it with your friends, your people, subscribe to our channel so you keep up to date with all our shows. And don't forget, every single Thursday night from 9 p.m, we are right here on Total Exposure UK. Daddy Makes Dough is in the house. He said he's there.
Hey, I've got my tambourine for him.
Who's our next artist for the night?
Let's keep the energy up.
Woo! So the next artist for tonight goes by the name of Dominique. Dominique is a singer-songwriter from East London who prides herself on providing all listeners with an undeniable vibe, leaving you wanting more. With an extensive performance background, Dominique is confident on stage as well as in the booth. Dominique's sound is 100% R&B. You can guarantee that every song will get stuck in your head. Let's bring on Dominique. Yes, welcome.
Welcome.
Hi.
Good to have you on, beautiful.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're happy to have you on.
Great.
You guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, right. Okay. I feel like it was lagging a little bit. I was like, what?
So, who is Dominique?
Basically what you just said. I'm a singer-songwriter, East London. Yeah, I'm just a bubbly, fun performer, recording artist, singer. Like, I like to just make vibey R&B music, and yeah, that's just basically me. I'm fun, I'm energetic, like
I'm an R&B girl. Got me.
Oh my gosh, you can see my plate. I had McDonald's earlier. You can see my plate.
We're out here. Don't worry.
At least it's clean, like a clean plate. It's not like little gravy and shit on it.
So how long have you been an artist for?
Well, I've been singing since I was 10, or like I found out that I could. Oh no, sorry, that plate it's really irking me.
She's gonna make sure she cleans up that.
I'm so sorry, I had to move that.
Oh my gosh.
Irking me, no, so I've been singing since I was 10. I first discovered that I could sing when I was 10. I've always been a creative, like literally ever since I was born. Like I've always been like a chatty patty. And then I started recording when I was 14. And then when I became like legal to gig, so like 18, I started gigging and recording a lot more. Then yeah, so from 18 until 21, I was releasing songs on SoundCloud. And then from 21 onwards, I pretty much was just doing like Spotify, iTunes, all of that good stuff.
How did gigging help your confidence?
Crazy. I think it doesn't really help with my confidence. I've always been confident, so it was never really a thing for me. But nerves, yeah, like helped with nerves a lot. I feel like gigging is basically what you need in order to like just push yourself forward. And it just helps you interact with people, so you know how to interact with people, how to like engage people when you're singing, how to just basically how to be entertaining on stage, and having people like be all about you while you're on stage. I feel like it's very important to gig. Gigging is literally the advice that I give like all young artists. I'm like, go out and gig now. As soon as you turn 18, just go out and gig and get those nerves out, because it is nerve-wracking. So you just got to get those nerves out. And the more you do it, the better you become. And then, the better you become in the studio as well. Because if you can perform in front of people, then it's easier and when you get in the studio.
Plus, when you become that big artist, touring is life.
Exactly.
What do you enjoy most about performing then, Dominique?
I've always liked, it's gonna sound really funny, but I like attention in it. So I like people's eyes on me. So that's what I like. I like people knowing, like seeing me do me, and that's what I like most about performing. Obviously, I love music just as much as I love like performing my music. So like my music is just always something that I've just always had. I love making music. I love recording music. I love writing music. I'm trying to learn how to produce so I can like make beats and melodies. So I feel like there needs to be more female producers out there.
Definitely.
To work with more females, because I feel like male producers only know how to work with males. Like they do drill, especially in this country, it's like a very drill focus. Like all producers are pretty much doing drill. I would say that's what I love. Yeah, I love performing just in general. I love people knowing, just seeing me do me, basically.
That's beautiful. I feel like that's real. You like the attention on you. You like people to see you. And if you got a beautiful voice, which you have, because I've heard her sing, guys, why should they not see you?
Exactly. Thank you.
Beautiful, talented. Why should they not see you?
There's one producer that I know, Rory Sky. Aisha knows her.
Mm-hmm.
She's dope.
Oh, what is she?
That's my girl, Rory Sky. Hey, big up to Rory Sky. That's my girl, goddess. Yes.
She's ready.
Rory, Rory.
Yeah. She's been in
Rory Sky.
the music industry for ages. When I used to be in a girl group, she was out circuiting, performing, getting to know everyone. And then like years later down the line, she's producing her own music. She's being that producer plus an artist as well. Right. She's really dope.
That's awesome. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely look her up. Thank you.
Yeah, we're all about making connections on this show. So if you definitely reach out to her, tell her Gems from Total Exposure sent you.
I sure will. Thank you.
Question.
Right.
Dominique, what do you think about drill? What's your opinion?
I am not against drill. I understand from where it comes. So I like, obviously it's kind of like, I understand that whole drill debate in terms of, I don't think it necessarily, how do I phrase this to make it sound as articulate as possible? I'm not against drill. I understand from where it comes. Crime happens everywhere. So it's literally like a thing of, people are just talking about their lives. If Pablo Escobar was to start making drill back in the 80s, no one would necessarily be against it because that was their life and they had to, you know what I mean? People are born impoverished and whatnot. So if that's their life and, you know, what's going on in their lives, then I think it's an outlet in which, you know, people even see it as a way of getting out of the hood. However, I do think if we're trying to talk about what can we do to stop stabbings, to stop like people getting killed, I don't know, that's more or less like a generational thing. Like I feel like as we've seen the effects of what stabbings can do to families and how detrimental it can be to people, we then have to then start like generationally start to make sure that we are like, I don't even want to say raising our children better because that sounds bad, but like just making sure that we are more guiding our children more, making sure, I don't know, maybe men not walking out on their children could be a start, you know? I feel like that's a big start. Yeah. So that's the thing. People like to talk about drill and drill is this and drill is that, when really and truly a lot of people like have a lot of father issues, and I feel like if men start looking after their kids and not walking out on them, then hopefully we can start to bring those problems down a bit. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know, that's just me personally. Tambourine.
Taking a tambourine.
I don't know, I was enough answer, but go on.
Sorry.
No.
That's real talk, Queen. That's real talk.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's quite a mad debate. I get it, and I get it from both sides. Obviously, I really get it from both sides. But me personally, I'm not against drill. I'm not against it. Like, do I think things need to change? Yes, but I'm not necessarily against the genre. Like,
do you believe that R&B and drill works?
Yeah, I've jumped on many drill tunes, so I think it works a treat. I think it sounds good when I do it.
I like the combination.
Yeah, I think it does sound really good. There's someone called what's his name? Aisha. It's he does like sick R&B drill. Like he's proper singing like Usher on drill beats. It's crazy.
I think I've heard him actually.
Yeah, he's really talented, and he's young as well. There's a lot of like young 16, 17-year-olds. And Aisha, I remember you mentioned Hackney Empire. So I worked there full time. I only just got made redundant from there.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was working there. I've been performing there my whole life.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I've been performing there my whole life, and then I literally begged them for a job when I finished uni, and they gave me a full-time job. So I was like, cool.
In there.
Yeah.
For what you want.
I've worked with loads of like young people, so I can literally see from firsthand that these kids are super talented. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. I've worked with a lot of youth in Hackney as well.
Yeah,
and there's so much talent.
Yeah,
so much talent.
Yeah, a lot. So yeah.
Well, let's get into one of your performances, Dominique. I'm dying to hear you perform. Let's get into one of those.
Okay.
What are you going to perform for us tonight?
Okay, so I'm going to perform my most recent release, which is called Mantra. Sorry, I'm just making sure that my speaker's on. But yeah, I'm going to just start it now. That's okay.
Perfect. This is Dominique with her latest track, Mantra.
Thank you. Let me know if you can hear the beat properly. I need to be positively ready for what life sets up for me. No business for any kind of fakery. You see me rack up on a daily, and nobody can take what's destined, cause God only has my blessings. And there are those three little words, and those all be good to me. Mantra, I could have ya if I want ya, I could get ya. It's my mantra. Smoke my ganja, my body can sweet like banana. This my mantra, dream catcher. I will capture, I will conquer. Body snatched up so better, cause this one is not one to forget. When the money comes, we'll have no clue. Tonight we're gonna act the fool. Tonight we're gonna pay our dues, and then we'll go and buy more jewels. Dreaming how we want it this way, and I pray we don't make mistakes. Yeah, we might all have some bad days, but without work there's no play. And you know that we got everything that it takes. Keep it steady, always ready, we don't go to waste. And anyone who missed the train, no, they don't get a taste, cause we ain't focused on no bad vibes anyway. Mantra, I could have ya if I want ya, I could get ya. This my mantra, smoke my ganja, my body can sleep like banana. This my mantra, dream catcher, I will capture, I will conquer. Body snatched up so better, cause this one is not one to forget. I could have ya if I want ya. I could get ya. It's my mantra. Smoke my ganja. My body can sweet like banana. It's my mantra. Dream catcher. I will capture. I will conquer. Body snatched up. Ups are better. Cause this one is not one to forget.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was sitting back there doing the BVs and all sorts.
Yeah.
That is how you shut it down. Yes, it is my mantra. Yeah, beautiful
You
queen.
know what? I also love the fact that you sing with a smile.
Yay.
Aw. I mean, do you know what?
Okay.
Do you know where that comes from? So this whole gigging thing that we were talking about earlier, when I started gigging at 18, I noticed that when they had like their resident photographer, all my pictures would come out so butters. Like I'd be like, like literally on the night, disgusting. So I literally have always like trained myself since then to like smile when I sing. So at least all the pictures come out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you want to look cute while you're doing it. For
Yeah,
sure.
like honestly, that's the thing. Like singing live, you really sometimes look ugly. Like real talk. So,
That part.
Yes.
That part.
so you kind of have to you have to fake it till you make it.
Definitely 100%. So that track Mantra is currently out on all digital platforms. Yep. Let me just get my Spotify up.
Get it up.
But yeah, we currently are following Dominique. Wait, one. There we go. On Spotify, you can go check her out right there. Mantra.
Yeah.
Available download, and as we said, all artist tracks that perform will be on our Spotify playlist as well. So that will include Mantra on our playlist for this week. How did Mantra come about, Dominique? What we were talking about it backstage. So how did the song come about?
Lockdown. Period. Lockdown made Mantra happen. I feel like it is very important to stay mentally well in lockdown, stay healthy, just stay mentally well. Like, not that I've been through like much mentally, like I'm pretty okay, but I was even like to myself, like, no, you actually need to. I felt like I was just being lazy in it. So that was getting me down, like just being like pure lazy. So I was just like, no, you need to start saying what you want out of this universe. Lockdown is not, you need to start saying, you need to start praying. Like I pray as well as like saying affirmations and stuff. I love Aisha. Yeah, that's where it came from. I literally wrote it during the first lockdown and I recorded it during summer. Yeah. And then I said I'm gonna make it a New Year tune because I know that obviously leading into 2021, I knew that it was obviously going to be the same thing pretty much as 2020, like the first half anyway. So I was it will be a nice little New Year's track, something to keep people motivated and hopefully happy, and that's kind of where it came from.
I love it.
Balloon floating around my bedroom.
I was just
I was wondering what that was.
I was trying to keep a straight face for a second, but I couldn't hold it.
No, I love it. That's a dope track, and I definitely feel like you've released it at a right time, like a right period of time. So I love the track. I love the artwork on it as well. I feel like it speaks to the track as well. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. What were you doing before lockdown musically?
Just recording and gigging. I miss gigging. If there's one thing I can say, I miss gigging more than recording, if anything, because I feel like I've recorded a couple like more recently, whereas I haven't gigged in a year. So it's been kind of hard to not gig because I like to gig. Sorry, what was the question? Oh yeah, what was I doing before musically? So I was working. So I worked choir, so I work with young people with regards to their like music. So sometimes I'll be helping songwriting and taking like different outreach programs to help young people with their dance or music or drama. It's kind of like a all around thing. And then yeah, just for myself, I was just recording, I was gigging, I was networking. So yeah, I think that's what I miss the most. I really do. I miss gigging, and that, like the last 2 gigs that I had were so dope as well. Like they were so fun. I made a load of met a load of people. So yeah, that's kind of what.
So what's next for you?
Music videos. So I done my first music video in summer, but it was very low budget. It was beautiful. Like it was a really nice music video. Don't get me wrong. Like vibes were there, but it was really low budget. So I want to start like just getting better with my music videos and making sure that I get traction for those. Because I feel like in this day and age, there's only so far that you can go now with just releasing audio. Kind of have to have visuals too.
Yes.
Yeah. I got to put money aside for that, and yeah, I'm trying to do loads of videos. Basically, that's kind of what's next for me in the like short term.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No, we love that. We've got Carmi Love in the comments. She said she loved your honesty, and she loves your music as well. So yeah, thank you, Carmi, for locking in with us and showing your love to the beautiful Dominique. So thank you for that. We had Cheska. Cheska said that she said she's a great performer, so she's
I was gonna shout her out. That's my best friend. Hey bestie, I know you're watching.
Hello.
So
shout out to Francesca and my beautiful best friend mother-in-law, Iva. They're both
beautiful. Thank you for locking in and supporting Dominique this evening with her performances and the interview and us being able to get to know her better. Hopefully this is not going to be the last time that we see Dominique on Total Exposure. As we said, we'll definitely have her track on our Spotify playlist. Dominique, let everybody know where they can find you.
So I'm pretty much just on Insta at the moment. Like I have Snap, but Insta's like my main app or whatever, main social media. So it's Domi Ini. It's very kind of hard, but it's DOMI.INI.IQUE. It makes sense when you see it. Like, like saying it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. But yeah, I'll put it in the comments or something.
Perfect. That'll be perfect.
Before you go, Dominique, do you have another song by any chance?
I do. No, I'm in the music video. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, we had Chester says the mantra challenge is coming soon. Yes. Look at Bestie just promoting you. Yes.
She the plug.
Real support.
It was her idea. The mantra challenge was her idea, so she's the plug. But yeah, no, mantra challenge is coming. I need to film the TikToks. It's basically going to be like a TikTok challenge, playing the song, and it's just going to be a challenge. So I will send that out to you guys when it is.
Have to.
We look forward to it. Do you know what? I think that every artist, especially if you're up and coming, that certain platforms like TikTok you need to be jumping on. And I've said this to a few close friends of mine who are artists. Like, even if you're not a big dancer, there's so much you can do with TikTok at the moment. Like, you can do anything. So if you're an artist, make sure you jump on platforms like that where you can spread your music more. Like, it's not just Instagram, it's not just Facebook. There's Twitch out there, there's Twitter, there's TikTok. Like, make use of it, guys. If you're an artist, make use of the platforms that are available to you. So kudos to you, Dominique, or kudos to Bestie Cheska out here.
Guys, my laptop, I've kind of been sitting here and I've just clocked that my laptop is gonna die. So I'm gonna just move real quick. Hold on.
No problem. Don't forget, guys, you can follow us on Total Exposure UK on all social media platforms. We're on Facebook. Hi to our Facebook family. If you're watching us and you're tuning in there with us tonight, thank you for tuning in with us. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us right here on YouTube every single Thursday night, 9 p.m. with the dopest creatives and talents out there. And I'm not even going to say in the UK anymore, because we're not even just in the UK. We had OSE on this evening, who was all the way from Canada. So we're branching out, guys. We're not just in the UK anymore. We're worldwide. So keep up to date with us on all social media platforms. Big up to everybody who is in the comments, who's been showing us love this morning, tonight.
Tonight.
Big up our co-host Aisha Peters, and being able to hear her story and her journey. And she's got a few more things that she needs to let us know before we let her off. So we'll make sure that we make sure that happens. Don't forget, guys, as well, we've got DJ Butch Cassidy in the house. If you haven't been with us, let me tell you, right, the whole show is good, but DJ Butch Cassidy, he shells down the house every single week. Now, I'm a part of the team, right? But when I tell you I have Shazam on speed dial when DJ Butch Cassidy comes on, it's
Be
mad.
ready, guys.
It's mad.
Pre-ready.
It's mad.
Pre-ready.
I'm a music
That's
head.
so
But when I
gonna
tell
be
you he brings out some tracks, I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
That
Bangers
is so
off the bangers.
So make sure you guys stay tuned for his set as well. We've got Dominique with her last performance of the night. So are you ready now, Queen?
Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm good.
Let's go.
So, hi everyone. This song's called Reality. I released it in summer, and yeah, it's just like a summer vibe. Literally, just a summer vibe. Like I'm literally even talking about it being a summer vibe. Like it's just my music is very like just self-explanatory. It's just saying how I'm feeling, like pretty much all the time. So yeah, this is Reality. Hope you guys enjoy it. Can you guys hear the beat? I hope it's okay.
Yeah.
There's no other city that I would want to be than in London town, where the summer breeze out of quarantine is still looking freaky. Shop is free whenever we please. Life is guaranteed when you're rolling with me. Dance with me, I'm here to party. You can't go to Greece in reality. We're exactly where we should be. Getting loose, so we're going shopping, and these bottles are made for popping. Getting high with no plans of stopping. Feel like headed lean and bopping. Don't move the smart ass on my face. Real bad girl, we have to set the pace, baby. The government must up their game, cause there's no way we're going back again. There's no other city that I would want to be than in London town, where the summer breeze out of quarantine is still looking freaky. Shop is free whenever we please. Guaranteed when you're rolling with me. Dance with me, I'm here to party. You can't go to Greece in reality. We're exactly where we should be. Oh, hats off, cause you're killing it. And that's not hard to admit. Move your body, girl, that's the spirit. Strong knee gang, where you at, get your grip. Wine, 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 we wet up, we close and we wine, wine, wine. London girls be summertime fine, take a sip, we be drinking to the sunlight. You got me and I got you, so let's go roll a joint or two. No other gang like my party crew. It's a vibe, so you know what to do. There's no other city that I yeah. London town with a summer breeze out of quarantine, we still looking freaky. Shop is free whenever we please. That is guaranteed when you're rolling with me. Dance with me, I'm here to party. You can't go to Greece in reality. We're exactly where we should be. You got me and I got you, so let's go roll a joint or two. No other gang like my party crew. It's a vibe, so you know what to do. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, there's a long outro.
It's okay.
I'm a bit rustier with that one because it's just bare words in it. I don't know what I was thinking. Thank you.
No, thank you so much. Aisha, do you have any tips or any feedback that you'd love to give to Dominique and her beautiful talent.
There's not really much to say, with this queen. But no, on a real, like your voice, I can tell that even though like you're jamming and you're singing in your bedroom, you have a lot more to give. I can hear it. It's there. You actually have. I can hear
on stage. Like I'm.
Yeah, like I can tell like you're the person that gives so much in terms of your personality. But in terms of your vocals, I can hear so much more. I'm telling you, you're like a diamond in the rough. Like literally, you're like a diamond in the rough, and you're sparkling. But I'm watching you. I'm waiting to see that full crystallized diamond. Because to be quite honest, you've got everything already there. The only thing that I would say in terms of just breathing technique, try not to breathe so much using your shoulders or your chest. Use your diaphragm. You've got everything intact already, but I just feel like that would help to just level out your voice in the essence of making sure that the ends of your sentences and the ends of your words are more open rather than closed.
Thank you.
But aside from that, like you're beautiful. You're beautiful anyway, and mwah.
Thank you so much. No, I'm really going to take that as like an excellent critique because I obviously think it myself as well. So thank you so much because I definitely needed to hear that. So
you're welcome, Queen.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
Dominique.
you.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, Dominique.
Guys, don't forget you can catch Dominique on Spotify and all digital music platforms. Mantra is her latest single out, so make sure you go ahead and stream that and find her over there on Instagram. If you're unable to find her, because it is lengthy, she says she's going to put it in the in the comments, so you'll be able to find her on Instagram. But also you can head over to Total Exposure UK, and you'll be able to find her page on there as well. We have her tagged in all of our posts and so forth. So guys, go ahead over right now to keep up to date with Dominique. Go follow her, go stream her music. There we go.
Yeah, well done, Dominique.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you again for coming on, Queen.
Dominique.
Thank you.
Make sure you stick around with us in the comments, Dominique, because we've got DJ Butch Cassidy in the house about to come and shell it down.
I am. I'm getting my Thank you.
No problem.
Aisha, talk to us about your new journey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In terms of the new journey, in terms of the recent new journey, I've got so many journeys.
The recent journey, honey.
Okay, so before I go on about the other journey, I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm doing a guided meditation session this Sunday, 31st of January, 5 to 6 p.m. GMT time and 12 to 1 p.m. EST time on the East Coast. If you go to Eventbrite and you check for Baywa Productions Ltd, you'll be able to reserve your tickets, and we are accepting donations at this time. So, with that said, I am starting a new, I won't call it a new journey, but just a new chapter. A new chapter that is already a part of me already. So just announcing to everyone that myself, Chantal, and Sabrina, aka the Fierce Ladies, Fierce, FIERCE, we are back. We are on a new chapter. We have our official Fierce page on Instagram, so please make sure that you follow us. We have a beautiful, beautiful surprise that's coming up on the 7th of February. So just make sure that you switch on your notifications, follow us, we'll follow you back. And yeah, just be around to check out our new journey, our new chapter together.
That's beautiful. I was so excited when I saw that you guys were going to be doing something together, because I feel like that's real dope. There's some groups, thanks Daddy Makes Though, there's some groups who were just a part of your childhood or part of your growing up, where they definitely need to come back and be doing something and have like a presence within society again. So when I saw the Instagram page and I saw that they were going to be doing something, I was like so excited. So I'm excited for the journey you guys have ahead, and I can't wait for whatever it is that you guys are going to be releasing on the 7th, whatever news it is. I am looking forward to it.
Thank you so much. Just to let everybody know as well, like it will be our 21st anniversary for when Sweet Love 2K was released.
Wow.
And yeah. We've been in the game for a long time. We've been in the game for a long time. And so we just wanted to, really mark that. And because Sweet Love 2K was one of our biggest tracks, it reached number 3 in the UK chart. From that we were able to do so many things in terms of performing with that song, and that song opens a lot of doorways for us, like performing on GMTV Live with Lorraine Kelly, also touring with Whitney Houston, also touring with Puff Daddy. So we're really thankful for that, and I'm thankful for the queens who stood by me in that as well. Sabrina Weathers, aka official Tisha, and also Chantel Elaine, Miss Eva K Caramel as well. I'm very thankful, and thank you to everybody who supported us then and still supporting us now. Like it's crazy.
That's dope. That's dope. Talking about the group and what you have coming up, Gems. What we got? Should we take them down memory lane? What we got for them, Gems?
Ooh. Oh yeah, why not? An oldie but a goodie. Ooh.
Let's go.
Give me a sec. Where is it? There you go. Sorry.
It's cool, girl.
Do you know what? I'm having to use this, a pen and a trackpad.
Lovely.
How awkward this is.
This is how it is. We're live. Technical difficulties do happen, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? We're here. It's all love. It's all love. It's all good.
So, Aisha, would you like to introduce the track?
I will. Welcome everybody. This is Sweet Love 2K by the wonderful Fierce.
Yeah.
I love you, baby. You, baby. 'Cause I believe I'm in love. No shame, I'm in love. I'm in love. Your heart is so closer to you. I will be so that you need the trust in what we're feeling. Baby, I believe in this love. No shame. I'm in love. Always be this way. From the left world. When my next world. Wait and see. Wrong. No. Where. No. Yeah. This is my favorite part. Love, baby, I still believe that love, 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 just love to give back. You know we get it like that.
Hey, that was sweet love. Yeah.
I have to give that a tambourine.
Yeah, taking us down memory lane. Young Queen Aisha.
That was a reminder to everybody.
Yes, indeed.
Can we expect
indeed.
you to be doing performances? Not like gigging and stuff like that, but performances together. Since you're launching Fierce again.
Mm-hmm. Everybody will have to wait and see for that.
We will be waiting, but no, that's definitely a reminiscent time. Take us back down memory lane. As I said, like that was a group that I grew up on. I'm young. I might look old, but I'm young. I promise you guys.
You don't look old. Don't be putting no years on you. You look fresh.
But I grew up on that group, so it was so great to like just see that video and like take us back. So thank you for sharing that with us, Aisha.
You're welcome. Thank you guys.
It's about that time. We want to keep it, the energy. We've had some great performances by OSE. We had the great performance by Dominique. We've been able to have some great conversation with Aisha and her journey within the music industry. And we've just seen that throwback video, Fierce. The young Aisha looking all beautiful in there. It's about that time.
She's 15.
I know. It's about that time for DJ Butch Cassidy in the house.
Woohoo!
You there?
He's there. Is he there?
You there?
Mm-hmm.
Hey! He is in the house.
Butch, what you got for us this week?
How are we doing this evening? Everyone okay? Give me a thumbs up. I'm watching the screen. Everyone's okay? Thank you so much to all the performers as well. Beautiful. I was just sitting in the background watching, and some beautiful voices. Nice to see Aisha as well. You know what I mean? Good news. You lot coming back.
Yeah.
That's I didn't even know. The ladies didn't even tell me about that. They kept that one quiet from me. That is good news. You know, Total Exposure's here. You know what I mean? We're here. Just let us know, man. Let us know. And we'll definitely,
100%.
Right, we're gonna have some fun. As Jaisha says, get your Shazams ready because we've got some music for you tonight. I'll tell you that now. So let's get into this one. We're gonna kick off the Total Exposure wind down session with a little bit of Afro beat, some soul. We got some new soul music out from the last 4 weeks, a little bit at the end of last year. So let's have some fun. We're going to kick it off with Zaire Shotty.
Get them blood fire till it. Night time, I'm a feeling them creeping. Pagans lurking, they're deceiving. I give my shot tip on the left hand side. If you kiss me up, I go and pull it drive by. Make I give my shot tip on the left hand side. Make I on the left side. I gotta give a shot tip on the left hand side. If you kiss me, pull up on the drive by. Life soon better. Living a yawa, living a struggle, living at the fire. Boom boom fire, boom boom fire. Everyone for dead, everything for fire. Sometimes life is.
Once again, thank you to all the performers for tonight's session on Total Exposure. My name is DJ Butch Cassidy.
Struggle with
We're gonna have some fun listening to some good music.
Nighttime, I'm feeling them creeping. Pagans lurking, they're deceiving. I give my shot tip on the left hand side. If she kiss me up, I go and pull a drive-by. Like I give my shot tip on the left hand side. Like I on the left side. Like I give a shot tip on the left hand side. If she kiss me.
This is Zaire Shotty.
My niggas gang members, but we ain't no gang bangers. Had to summon on my strength from the ancestors. Got no money, but got vision as an investor. I hate to be the one struggling black protester. I went legal. Me, I get the vision, then complete the mission. I do it with precision, do it in an instant. All them niggas, them a dog and dog. But there's more cooks in the law than a rosa. Yeah, time, I'm a villain, them creeping. Pagans lurking, they're deceiving. I give my shot tip on the left hand side. If you kiss me up, I go and pull a drive-by. Like I give my shot tip on the left hand side. Like I on the left side. Like I give a shot tip on the left hand side. If you kiss me, pull up on it, pull up on it, pull up on it, pull up on it.
Let's keep it moving. Something in top quality good music. My name is Butch Cassidy. Let's keep it moving. This is Tiana Taylor, Junie, Rick Ross. Come Back to Me. Came out last year sometime. Slipped under my radar, but we got it here. Total Exposure.
Total Exposure UK.
Come back to me. Butch Cassidy.
Never want a slow drag. Stayed away from slow cash. All I want is more cash. Until I get a toe tag. Ever had your heart broken? Felt like you got your car stolen? Felt like you got your chain snatched? Baby, bring that thing back. My mom's had the Volvo. We rolled in the Osmo. Was a sucker for a ponytail. Looking like another game of show and tell. and I'm still the same nigga. Chain swinging like Big Daddy Kane. A chick. Baby, bring that thing back.
Wait for Tiana Taylor when she comes in.
Cat. Hermes in a gelato. A lot of cold words in a cup. More plaques on the walls now. More death from the dogs
Everything
now.
worth my heart and soul. I'ma give it up and let it go. Mama say if this really yours, will you come back to me? Holding my heart like no one knows. I'ma give it up and let you go. And if my heart is really yours, will you come back to me? Is this really worth fighting for? Is this feeling my fight of yours? I just wanna know. Do you even care about the show? Oh, and I need to know you're there. Patience. Nigga, don't talk to me about no patience. Down this bitch, an understatement. Cause I've been loyal, I've been day one. Figure out
Loving this one.
when I can't do it for you, no, no. Don't just keep it for the sake of love. Ooh, love. Everything worth my heart and soul. I'ma give it up and let it go. Mama said if it's really yours, boy, you come back to me. Holding my heart like no one knows. Give it up and let you go. And if my heart is really yours, boy, you come back.
Absolutely keeping it moving. Come on.
Total exposure.
People, I played this on my Twitch show. Make sure you follow me on Twitch as well. DJ Butch Cassidy with a K. Name should be at the bottom there. This artist is called Aisha. This track is called Something New.
Total exposure UK.
Butch Cassidy looking after you. Bringing those global flavors, man. Come on, let's do this.
All I could to this chapter, guess you couldn't read it. Lie, say you're
words you don't mean it. Feeling I should abandon this and just leave it. And put on a red dress, lipstick, call fever, close down emotions, Sade.
It's fire, innit? It's fire. Aisha, is that you put us in?
I'm gonna have.
Is that you asking?
Wait, we had to pull up here on Total Exposure UK.
Come on, man. This is what we do.
Total Exposure UK.
So you spell Asia and put an H and an N at the end. This is called Something New. When I heard this track, I fell off my chair. What? You see where music sweet me? Come on, let's do this.
All I could to this chapter, guess you couldn't read it. Lie, saying words you don't mean it. Feeling I should abandon this and just leave it. And put on a red dress, lipstick, call fever, close down emotions, Sade on speakers. You gon' regret it tonight. I'm gon' have to teach you. Cause you tripped out, you're only thinking from waist down. I was always the one, didn't get it first, you gon' get it now. Do you get it now? You always seem to figure out they have when it's gone, and it's late, I'm finished now. I think it's time for something new. I think it's time that I show you.
Butch Cass.
I got it, yeah, I got it. I still got it, you forgot it. And I think it's time for someone new. The way you used to hold her and reassure her, you see that you stop saying she's beautiful, but she needs it. You lie, so she's ready to leave it. And put on her red dress, lipstick, coffee,
fire,
close down emotions, Sade on speakers. You gon' regret it tonight. She gon' have to show you.
I'm gonna stop that one there. I'm gonna try squeeze in another Asian before we finish. Yeah. This is Koi Leary. This made the list this week because of the flow, the style. It's called No More Parties.
When I had my vision, you couldn't see. I'm off the better things. I'm only doing shit that's gonna make me elevate. Only one people around that's gonna make me better. And that, it's so They ask how I get that I'm too busy and it's money, can it shut it? My daddy let me down, but I promise you I won't let him. I won't say fuck that man, but the shit won't make me better. Me my bruh still beef right now, cause he ain't get that letter. To the pain. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, fuck everybody. I can't trust nobody. I ain't even reach that party. Don't invite me to no party. Bitch,
love the flow.
It's so They ask how I get that baby. You must not know me, baby. I'm off the better things. I'm only doing shit that's gonna make me elevate. Only one people around that's gonna make me better. And that it's so They ask how I get that Can't worry about nobody, gotta worry about my business. Don't bring them niggas around me, I don't know their intentions. Don't wanna fall in love, these little niggas trippin'. I'll stay out the way, gotta make sure I keep my distance. I didn't wanna hate she tasty. She mad I took her nigga, that's my mustard, baby. Yeah, you must not know me, baby. I'm off the better things.
Talk about using the pockets of the production to come and drop your flow, man. This is sick.
How I get that
Koi, the Ray. I hope I said that right. No more parties.
How I get that
Let's take this one down to 0. Coming up next, an artist I like to feature whenever I get new music from her. She was on The Voice UK. Yes, she was. She was on Tom Jones's team, and her name is Ruti. I don't know if you remember her, Ruti. She was very young as well. I don't think she was under 22. I'm not sure if she won. I know she got to the finals. But Ruti, this is her second single. It's called My Sunshine.
Draw a line across the sky, straight into a cloud and out the other side. I wanna take you far away, far enough so you forget the mess you've made. Somewhere that you can tell me what's been on your mind lately. Maybe a place that we both know. 3 days and nights you'll find out those things you worry about, they're out of your control. And we got time, so lay back, unwind, and stay up with me at my sunrise. You could try to release your mind and stay up with me at my sunrise. Too much concrete in the way, I just wanna run free in that open space. Burst the dust right off your bow. Don't watch it settle, let's get up and go, 'cause we got time.
Oh man.
Alright, stay up with me at my sunrise. Baby, try to release your mind. Stay up with me at my sunrise. Silver and gold.
Love the bridge.
Please let me hold you here with me. Don't turn away. Sit down and stay. And you will see.
Bush Cassidy.
We got time, so lay back, unwind.
I'm sorry, the tune sweet me.
And stay up with me at my sunrise. You could try to release your mind.
Check her out, Ruti, R-U-T-I.
Me at my sunrise.
Voice Finalist UK.
Stay up with me at my sunrise.
Now, we're talking about new music. We like to plug new music. There was an EP released this week, last week. Don't remember what day it is. Courtesy of Miss Kelly LaRock and Stilo 182. They put their combined voices together, and they are called Libra Juice. This is a track called Black and Beautiful. It's a free EP. You can go on SoundCloud and download it. Hopefully they haven't locked it off yet.
It's factual, you're black and beautiful. You're black and beautiful. It's factual, you're black and beautiful. You're black and beautiful.
I think that was a pull-up.
You're black and beautiful. You're black
I think
and
that was a
beautiful.
pull-up.
It's
I think that was a pull-up.
You see, when the UK link up like this, I'm all behind it, man. And so are we right here. Total Exposure.
It's Total Exposure UK.
Kenny LaRock, Stilo.
You're black and beautiful. You're black and beautiful. It's factual, you're black and beautiful. You're black and beautiful. It's factual, you're black and beautiful. You're black and beautiful. Oh, waiting they tell you, mama. Waiting they tell you, mama. You dey bad, you dey bad, you dey bad. You know that I think you're a star now. Hold tight. Girl, you know that you're so fine. When you touch in Nigeria, go mini VI. Hold tight, come give me a la la la. I just wanna be close to ya. I just wanna be close to ya. You're talking that baby, you're walking that baby, you're oh oh oh. You're driving me crazy, you're making me want you oh oh oh. If I didn't wanting you. Would you come in my life and show me what you want? It's factual, you're black and beautiful. You're black and beautiful. It's factual, you're black and beautiful. You're black and beautiful. It's factual, you're black and beautiful. It's factual, you're black and beautiful. You're black and beautiful. Oh, I like the way you're looking for me.
What a tune.
You know what we could be, oh. Why you making me crazy, oh, why?
They've got ballads on there. Go and check it out as well, man. Two voices I appreciate thoroughly.
Waiting they tell you, mama.
Stilo.
Waiting they tell you, mama. You the bad, you the bad, you the bad. You know that I think you're a star now. Hold tight. Girl, you know that you're so fine. When you touch in Nigeria, we gon' have us a good time. Factual, you're black and beautiful.
Black and beautiful.
It's factual, you're black and black and black and black.
Go and get the EP. I do, as I said, I do think it's free on SoundCloud. It was last week. Go and grab yourself a copy. Libra Juice is the name of the crew. They call themselves Libra Juice. Go and check it out, man. This is Tink. Who remembers Tink? Anyone remember Tink? This is called Cut It Out. She normally raps, but when you're multi-talented, boy, you have to let it go. Let's go.
You don't touch me the way that you used to. Something is missing, see all of this distance is very unusual. Someday I hope you can find a way to my heart again. Just let me go if that's what it is. These niggas don't love no one but themselves. I can't deny all the feelings I felt. I laid it all on the line. Boy, you consistently lied to me. You said you never betrayed me for no other girls. I could've cheated, but I kept it thorough. So fucking stupid, in love with a fraud. Boy, you don't know what you want. First it was Brittany, and then it was Sydney, and now it's Elisa. I asked you what's up, and you said you don't know, as if you caught amnesia. I'm so disappointed, all of this shit is annoying. I'm sick of starting over every month. I'm always falling in and out of love, cause I don't wanna be with a man if he ain't gon' have my interest. I don't want your love anymore, cause you don't take this serious. I don't wanna talk things out, I've already heard your story. It's the same old lies, you know you niggas ain't right. Gotta get you out of my life. Don't tell me you love me, tell me you love me, cut it out. Don't tell me you need me, tell me you need me, cut it out. Don't tell me you love me, tell me you love me, cut it out. Don't tell me you need me, tell me you need me. Yeah. You don't like when I get on your case, talking to me like you can't be replaced. Now you're disrupting my peace. Fuck out my way, boy, I'm just tryna leave. Cause I ain't got nothing for no one. Boy, I'm so blue. Acting like I was the only one. Clearly one woman is not enough for you. So I'm through.
You're gonna have to find that and finish it off yourself. It is a beautiful track. Trust me. Tink, Cut It Out. Right, I'm gonna squeeze two more in. This is Danny Lee, Above and Beyond. The vocals got me straight away. Let's do this.
None of you, I don't feel it all. You keep taking me for granted. Let it feel like where we landed. What always I had to throw that shit away. I forgave all the mistakes. Did me dirty, still got a clean slate. It was done for you to let me get away. I know, you know. I go above and beyond. Cause you don't wanna grow. I go above and beyond. You don't take responsibility. I've been waiting for just 2 months. Doesn't make it right, so I'ma just move on. Look at me and for you. Tryna drive me crazy, I got off on the road. Made the wrong move, and we all getting told. Zero respect, did it all for the hoes. You ain't how to cut it for the dreams you sold. Had too many sides, I had to dip. I'm a boss, I had to quick. I refuse to be gas like a quick. Why you tryna patch it up like slick? I know, you know.
Good. Cast.
You don't wanna grow. I go above and beyond.
That's Daddy Lee. Right, I said I was going to squeeze one more Asian. Remember that artist we played just now? This one is called Lost in London. Now, you see when a pen is writing and it comes up, whether it's true or not, the story just encapsulates what's... Just listen, tune. We're going to finish on this one. Butch Cassidy, Total Exposure. Let's have some fun, all right?
Total Exposure UK.
Took the first flight out. I must be cursed. I have no doubt. Cause my ex, she keep on blowing on my line. No more chances. It's the last time. Touchdown off my flight, first time in London, yeah. Stressed out, need some time to clear my mind when I see her standing there looking for reason. Instant connections, thought she's from Paris, so I stepped up. This ain't something that I do, so she fessed up. Told me I've been watching you, then she invited me to come and break some rules.
It's a bit naughty.
She enticed me, and we just got lost somewhere. I don't know anyone. She reminds me nothing of you. I put 3 days, 2 nights. She got inside my mind. Nothing is deja vu. I just got lost in London with a girl whose name I'm wondering. She took me to a place I can't mention. Can we stay here for a while? I just got lost in London with a girl whose name I'm wondering. She just wanna love me good. Can I stay here for a while? Last night out, she took me to her bed. I wasn't ready. Her hair smelled of a field of foreign lilies, and I don't remember the pain I felt before. Just for this moment, I don't feel it anymore. She pushed my legs apart, I didn't fight it. Her lipstick on my thighs, yes, I invited. I just wanna feel something good. She said I'm something good for you. I wanna get lost somewhere, I don't know anyone, and nothing reminds me of you. I wanna get lost in a girl that's so fly, I don't mind feeling. I don't get deja vu. I just got lost in London with a girl whose name I'm wondering.
I let this one play because I just had to remember. Give me a sign, ladies. Did I promo the Jasmine Sullivan last time we played? Have I played it? Because you know she's got a new album. I haven't played it. I haven't played it, have I? I did.
Play it. No. Play it.
You're muted. You want me to play it? Shall I play it? Give me a nod. Yeah? All right. Well, that's Asian. I've given you 2 reasons to go and follow Asian, yeah? She's real. Asia with an H and an N at the end, yeah? Go and follow Asian. She'll be added to our playlist, and make sure you're on the playlist as well at Total Exposure.
Total Exposure UK.
Right, Jasmine Sullivan, if you haven't heard, has an album out. It's called Hoax Tales, yeah? The album is what I like to call pepper. Nothing less than pepper. You need to go and get this album in your thing. Now, there's a track that's out there with Ari Lennox and so forth. It's cool, it's calm, it's really, 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 really good. But I went through the album and this one stuck with me. It's called Put It Down. Listen to the way Jasmine flips the flows and goes on this one. It's the last one for the night. Let's go. Jasmine Sullivan, Hoax Tales, out now.
Butch Cast.
He left with his mama, but I treat him like a kid. Yeah, every time he come around, he got me acting like a fan. He asking me for money, I can never tell him no. And when he say he wanna see me, I drop everything to go. I know he made me look right. I do whatever he say. Tell me the time and the place. You know that I'm on my way. Give him the keys in my car. He bring it back by tomorrow. I got whatever he need. Long as you give me that day. I can't help it, it's a shame what he do to me. My girl asks me what it is, I say it's the thing. I start going on my mind when he come around. That's why he gets on my time, cause he put it down, 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 put it down.
I'm sorry, this is pepper. Watch the way she flips the flow, man. Come on, let's do this.
Yeah, I know better, but he got me tripping. But first thing I'm crazy, they tell me I'm slipping. Damn it, I know that I'm wrong. Damn it, he know that I'm hard. He keep me wet in the water. He bring me up in the morning. I get the check if he asks me. I pay his rent if he nasty. I go like his mama, I do no drama, I keep it low key. He don't need to step out, he won't buy no bitches, he's better than me. But he take me down if he snapping, cause he give me that like a tag. They wanna know why I stay happy. Know what I say if they ask me. I can't help it, it's a shame what he do to me. My girls ask me what it is, I say it's the thing. I start going on my mind when he come around. That's why he gets on my time, cause he put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down.
What a track.
Put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down.
It's been an honor and a pleasure to entertain. Total Exposure, thank you both to all the artists that came through. OSE, official Dominique. Aisha, nice having you. Thanks for staying on Vibes with us.
You know what to do. Been my last of the deep bomb and you wake me up like an alarm. Just tell.
I'm outie.
Butch, Hamina.
Total Exposure UK.
And that's a wrap.
Butch Cassidy in the house.
Yes, and you can find Butch on Twitch, like
Practically
almost
every
every
day,
single day, entertaining us for brunch, entertaining us for the evening. But on Saturday, he does a 24-hour raid with his other DJ crew. Oh, it's lit. It's lit.
Committee.
Definitely. Guys, if you enjoyed your night with us, let us know in the comments. Follow us on Total Exposure UK on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and right here on YouTube. As Butch Cassidy said, thank you so much to everyone that came on the show. Thank you to Aisha Peters for being our co-host. Queen, thank you. It was so great having you on the show once again. Thank you to OSE for shelling it down with us with her beautiful voice. 17 years old. Mad. And thank you to the beautiful Dominique with that track. Man, that's going to be mad in
That's my mantra. That is my mantra.
Yes, girl.
And thank you to none other than the Butch Cassidy, our resident DJ. We don't know what we would do without him. Like, he really makes our show like that much more special when we have that vibe session. So we thank you once again, Butch. And thank you to my beautiful sisters, my co-hosts, Miss Chromes and Wishing on Gems. Every single week, I love being here with you guys. And thank you to those in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, like this video, send it to your people, and you can find us right here every single week, every single Thursday, 9 p.m. we're here. We will be here with the freshest creatives and talents.
Tell a
Thank
friend to tell
you.
a friend.
Thank you for being with us. My name's Jaisha, and we will see you next week. Bye.
See you later, guys.